What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Bag Boys. December vlogs. So this episode I'm not going to do anything specific. It will be more just taking you guys along with me as to what I need to do in the shop, because I've got a lot of things I need to get done here. Anyway, getting straight into the Toyota Taz. Last night I did take the beams out of this car, so it's standing over here. The reason for that is we need to take measurements of the crank, where the flywheel meets the crank, because the flywheel doesn't line up exactly with where it needs to bolt onto the crank. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing was I need the part number of the drive shaft seals inside of the box here, so that I can take it to Toyota and get original seals for the car. Yeah, so that's out. I am going to start by just putting the CVs and the wheels back on this car so that I can use the bay. We're putting the CVs in because if you roll the car without them in, you end up spoiling the wheel bearings, and we don't want to do that, which I did on the Mazda already, but that needed wheel bearings anyway. So I'll just get into that, and then yeah, I'll take you guys with me from there. Sharp. So as you saw, I got the beams back on the floor, and I told you guys what I need to do to the engine. But anyway, so just to move over to what we've got for the car, as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of parts laying here. Rear main seal, your oil filter from Toyota, Toyota coolant, we got a fan, a sustic management, we got the new radiator, oils, platinum spark plugs. So a whole lot of parts laying here ready to go in the car. But I am currently working night shifts on that car in order to get it done, and then carrying out my daily work throughout the day still to keep the ball rolling. So anyway, in saying that, we're going to jump over to the Accord quickly. So as you guys saw, I have the mount out of the Accord. This is the previous mount that came out of the car. So as you can see here, it is quite short in its chops. And then this is the new one that came out of the car. Just get it out for you guys. Yeah, as you can see, major difference, mainly being that this thing is not detached from the mount, as you can see on this one. So we're just going to install that in the Accord quickly. All the other work has been completed on the car already, and then we should be able to take it out and let the owner know that he can come and collect. So I'll just shoot over to some quick cinematics of that, and then we're going to get into working on this dock here outside, but I'll get into that in just a second. So let's get back to work quickly. Sharp. Alright guys, so the dock is, the Accord is done. We just finished the engine mounting, it's busy idling behind me. We're going to move straight into this B20 swapped EF dock. So as you can see here, EF dock, and it's got a B20 engine in here. So we're only going to be working on this mounting here. Apparently the previous owners cut off the mounting to fit the branch. Very backwards thinking there, but nonetheless we're going to fix it for him today. So there is a mounting that actually mounts to this box here, and then we're going to be making a bracket up here in order to get the engine mounted in the front as well. You will also notice that it is standing skew at the moment. The customer says he only wants to do the mounting today, but he does have the other mounting in here for this. We just need to get the pulley changed. So as you can see there, on that pulley there is 3 pulleys. He needs the one with 2 of them so that it can clear the firewall. So anyway, first things first, I'm just going to drain out the water from the radiator, because we're going to be stripping that out as well and taking off the bumper. And then also I noticed that his battery is busy being chowed away here by the fittings on his stack. So we're just going to flip these over on that side and maybe just try and do something to cover the battery before the man needs to replace his battery soon as well. So anyway, let's drain the water quickly and then we'll get the car inside and get started. So underneath here you will see that is the drain nut for the radiator. Just going to open that up quickly and then have the water all run out here. It should be fine to still move the car inside, because we're not going to idle it for long. We're just going to get it inside once the water is all out of it. So yeah. Guys, so over to the dock. I do have this mounting that the customer brought with for me, and when I tried to size it up here, it does not exactly fit on the box. It doesn't match up with the holes on the box, and it doesn't go past this cross member here, or subframe. So I did notice earlier that the engine was skew. The customer did mention to me that the engine is slightly skew in the bay, and he brought this mount with that he purchased. The seller told him that it will line the engine up a bit better, so that he doesn't have issues with his CVs and that it's laying straight in the bay. So as you can see there, it mounts like that, so it should bring the engine over just a little bit to straighten it out. And then once that's done, will I only be able to actually build my mount here, because the engine needs to be on exactly where it's going to stay before I put the mounting in here. Anyway, so we're just going to get over to getting the engine crane on these 2 bolts. I just put this in the side of the engine just to lift it up so we can take this mount out, put that one in here, and then hopefully it will line everything up and we can start on the front mounting. So yeah. Alright guys, so as you saw, I have the crane out on the engine. So I believe I did explain to you guys what happened with the other mount, but basically we're not able to just make this mount first, and that's because the engine needs to be lined up properly in order for me to make a mount there, since I will be welding onto that frame to make a bracket, and it's going to be permanent. So I first needed to line the engine up. I thought we could use this mount as I showed you guys earlier, but after I put it in the car I realized that it's actually worse off with that mount in there, And so essentially I need to now make a new mount first for the side of the engine before I can go on. So as you see here, let me just take this out here. That's the bracket that goes onto the engine, right? So initially you can see the two holes there, it lines up with this. Initially it was there. That's how far off or far over we've moved it. So as you can see, I've got the crowbar in here in the side of the engine just to make a clearance between the pulleys there. And then I've got this block of wood on the front of the engine. So this is all just to line it up into the position that I want. I've also got the level on the top there. So okay, just to go through it, first thing you do, you put the jack stands under the car on the same point on both sides of the chassis, right? Because you want it to be dead straight. Then we jack up with the crane to make sure that the engine is actually level. So there you can see the level in the middle. It's 100% straight, right? And then we want to measure from our firewall to the tappet cover. So I just measured, I put the tape measure from there over to this line in the tappet cover. And then again on this side of the tappet cover over to the firewall, and make sure that that's exactly the same. So now you can see that the engine is laying dead straight in the engine bay. Our shafts are also dead straight, both sides. So what I'm going to do now is I need to go ahead and make a mounting for the other side. I need to use the mountings that he provided for me. It is, the car didn't come in for this, and so I need to make use of what I have as best possible. And that means using the rubber mountings that he's brought with him. And I'll just try and do it as neat as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is just basically get this in here and then tack this mount onto that bracket. Once it's tacked on, I can take everything out of the car, go and weld it and put it back in, and then we can start with the job that the car actually came in for. So yeah, over to some more cinematics and more Honda content for you guys. I hope you're still enjoying, and I'll check in with you soon. Safe. So as you saw, I just welded this piece of plate onto the main bracket from the chassis. The reason for that is the gap between this bracket was too wide for the mount that we had. So we basically tightened it all the way down to clamp close completely, and then welded this on now so that there's no more washers, because before they actually had washers in between here, which I didn't really like. So let's see when we take this bolt off now if it actually stays in place. Alright guys, so it's currently 8:30 in the evening. I did finish up the one mount that you guys saw me welding, so let me just show you how it came out. I obviously still need to spray it so that I can protect it from rusting and stuff like that. But that's the final product that we got there. So the engine is now lined up straight this way, the CV is straight. I got the proper spacing in for the camshaft pulley there as well as the alternator pulley. So everything is lined up, it's ready to go, it's feeling nice and stiff as well. So now we're just working on the front mount here. So I have an idea in mind. I'm going to start putting some stuff together first and then I'll explain to you guys what I'm actually doing. But yeah, phew, the push continues on the week. Anyway, let me get back to work.
Because I'm doing this for the feel of it, feeling it, but not chasing a million things I want. Inside your mouth, the tongue is the minute is full of it, getting pumped up on the little right things I want. Maybe be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people out when we share. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah. And talk it up like yeah.
Alright guys, so we finally got the dock finished now. Both mounts have been completed. So as you can see, I just touched it up with a little bit of black spray. We got clearance on our pulleys. The engine is laying straight now. And I just did a dog mount in front here. So that's a solid mounting. There's no rubber inside of there. And there's, like you can see, there's barely any movement on the engine. I also just moved this out of the way for the customers. I saw it was rubbing over there. But anyway, nonetheless, the car is done. It's ready to go. So I'll call the customer now. Outside, we've got a Polo Vivo. We're just going to do a quick coilover install. And then that's going to be a wrap for today's video. So yeah, let's get back to work. Sharp.
I can take you away if you listen to my lies. I could wipe your tears away, but you'd have to follow through. Everything I do for you, give me more of what I'm asking for. I would never have to wait, 'cause you'd be giving me just what I'm asking for. And baby, tomorrow won't be too late. So just touch me. Oh, how I wish you could touch me. Oh, how I wish you would. Makes me love to me and tell me that you're mine. Touch me. Oh, how I wish you would. Baby, hold me. Yeah, make sweet love to me.
Yo, I got no words. Anyway, so Saturday morning, super tired. I feel like all the madness of the whole year is like it's bearing down now, and now I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm feeling the year-end vibes definitely, especially with everyone around me being on leave and being with their families and stuff like that. But yeah, it's the final push. Today we are gonna, guys, I'm very sorry for the low energy, but I don't know. Let me see if you guys can pump me up through the video. Anyway, so today we are supposed to get into the EG, and we are going to, right? So on this car, we're doing a minor service. We are doing respray of the calipers, brake flush, spraying the calipers off the car, which I'm really happy about because it just makes the job come out so much neater. And then we're also spraying his tappet cover as well as the cover for the exhaust manifold. So that needs to be sandblasted today as well. So I am going to show you that during the day today, guys. But there has been a spanner in the works. So last night I went to McDonald's with Bertie. And you know they have those little speed bumps that you go over. Bertie's quite slammed to the floor, and so it ripped one side of the gearbox mounting off of the Bakkie, and the exhaust is leaking pretty bad as well. So anyway, we're gonna get into just pulling Bertie in quickly. Hopefully I can get him over this hump here, and then we'll have a look quickly at what's wrong and what we can fix. I might do a solid mounting for the gearbox. And I smacked to just lock the diff somehow awesome in one time because I keep kicking it and it's not coming loose enough for my liking. So anyway, smaak a drift Bakkie. But yeah, let's get back into a little bit of work. I'm going to start off with Bertie and then we can continue from there. Bertus. Let's get you right, my boy. Oh, all my cars are boys, by the way. There's nothing weird about it, okay? I consider them my sons. So if you think that's weird, then you're weird. Because then now you think about your children. But yeah, let's get Bertie right, man. Fuck, shame, man. We were supposed to go to a show today, and clearly, we obviously can't because we still got work and this. So yeah, to the people that invite me to shows and also put my branding on their shows, I always want to come whenever I say that I am going to, but life gets in the way, so I hope you guys understand. But thank you for your support and for considering me to be a part of your events. I do appreciate it. It makes me feel really good to know that people want me involved, especially with the charity type events and so forth and so on. But anyway, yeah man, let's get into work. I feel like I don't smart, but let's get into work.
This is my decision. I don't think you listen.
Alright, so we got the Bakkie in the air now. If you look underneath here, you can see this is where the gearbox mounts to the chassis. So you can see it actually just knocked this mount out of where it's held here, and it knocked the screw off of here as well and bent the whole mount. So I'm going to just take this off the Bakkie quickly and then we'll have to see what alternative arrangement we can make. I'll just put a jack under the diff in the meantime. Okay. And I'm just straightening the Bakkie quickly again. Let's just get the jack on the gearbox quickly. So I put it here on the full nut. Okay, so as soon as I jacked it up, it moved back. But it's still skew, so let's just shoot it off and then see if we can make another plan. Okay, and that is correct. 17 more. There is no nut on the other side. You see it? It's completely gone. And I know one of this was stripped. Yo, look here at the mark, the paint from the speed bump on the thing here at the bottom. No life. mount is out, right? So this part, it mounts to the gearbox like that. And then this goes underneath and mounts to the chassis on the sides there. So as you can see, this I replaced a few months ago. It's completely stuffed. So what happened is this was mounted to the box. This side got knocked, and as it got knocked, it pulled this whole mount apart. So basically what I'm going to do now is, as you see, this mounts to the chassis, right? And this bottom part here protrudes down underneath the chassis. So that's 3 centimeters too much. So basically I'm going to make a flat bar, and then the bracing will be on the top side to hold it stiff instead of at the bottom, so it's completely flat underneath the bakkie. And then I just put this mount on top. I'm going to straighten it and measure the distance that the box needs to sit at and make a complete solid mount.
Why don't you tell them what happened?
Okay. I think I did, but we went to McDonald's and you see that tiny little speed bump in it's like a black and yellow strip that they put in. Yeah, we needed to get over that. And I told Polo, look here, get out. Polo stood outside with the cool drinks and I fucking floored it.
What did you buy?
It's the only way. You see the way I pulled in the garage this morning? That's how I pulled out.
What did you buy?
McFeast Deluxe. But of course, I was tired 3 days in. Yeah, and then
Not
we
the nozzle.
Fucked it up, right? I heard something fall. So I decided, okay, let's clutch kick the bakkie, root the gat around, and then we drove home. But yeah, that's what happened.
Didn't you get the nozzle?
Nah. It was too small. I needed a big feast.
Got me so hypnotized, slowly up, I ain't rolling round and round. That Bakkie, it's just bouncing up and down. So hypnotized, slowly up, I ain't rolling round and round. That Bakkie, it's just bouncing up and down.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm yacked up and I'm home. And all I need now is some moan. That pussy got me stoned. Her mind tell me she want it. She got the fuck how she on me. I got a knock when she on it. I know in the past she phone me. I'm locked down on that moment. I know she wet cause she told me. That ass on her, she poking. Every nigga in here scoping. I see me up and I'm poking. She bent dope and I'm stroking. Her cheek break wide open. I'm beating it and I'm smoking.
So hypnotized, slowly up, I ain't rolling round and round. That Bakkie, it's just bouncing up and down. So hypnotized, slowly up, I ain't rolling round and round. That Bakkie, it's just bouncing up and down. Let's do it some more. Girl, do it some more. Shake that ass and gonna make me spend that cash. Now do it some more. Just like that. Just do it some more. Just like that. Girl, do it some more. Shake that ass and gonna make me spend that cash.
She bad as hell and she swole. I'm trying to play in her hole. Lil' mama dime, she cold. I fuck her once and she sold. I want her naked, no clothes. I'm in the private show. No limit, anything goes. I'ma let her ride on her toes. Just stand in front of me and pose. You touch mine, I touch yours. The gun sprung is my goal. First time I seen her, I froze. I had to give her, she know. She bugged it, then she fold. Cause I'm too real and she know. She want to go in this show.
Got me so hypnotized, slowly up, I ain't rolling round and round. That Bakkie, it's just bouncing up and down.
So we have the caliper set one side now, right? There's everything nice and sprayed. We needed to redo this on the front, so the one front still needs to go on. Everything is in good condition to be reassembled. I'll show you guys what the one side came out like. So you can see sprayed caliper, no spray on the pads, on the rubbers. Everything stayed nice and clean. So yeah, we've got brand new brakes all the way around. Polo is just in the process of sandblasting some of the nuts that goes on the calipers. So as you guys see, Bertie is standing here at the moment. The intake is off, so the bakkie actually ended up overheating. And I took the intake off just to check because I saw the leak was dripping from underneath. So here it is now, and you can see there one of the water jackets underneath actually had a hole in it. Yeah, I took it out already, so I just need to get a new water jacket to go in here. But this bakkie desperately needs a carb tune as well. You will see that it is on the list. Oh shit, where's the cokie? I got something to wipe off. So you'll see on the list, it's literally going to be now the last thing that needs to be done on this bakkie. I need to make a list for the beams as well, so I'm going to be taking this list off here, but we still need to tune the carb of the bakkie as well. definitely needed. And seeing that the intake is off, I definitely feel like we should do it soon. But also when we remove the intake, we notice that it is cracked. So you can see here, this part has cracked away, unfortunately, and it is aluminium, so I'm going to have to take it to Culprit Welding, who does all my alloy welding. So I'll just go and drop it off with him, and then hopefully he can get this this intake sorted as well. So yeah, that's what's on the menu right now. We're going to put together the calipers quickly and get it back on the car, bleed the brakes, and then we should have the Honda out of the shop. So yeah, let me switch back for you guys. Safe. It's been a long week, it's been a long month, a long year. It's been a very long time. Shoo, I'm moe. As you guys saw, we pushed out a lot of vehicles this week. Oh, was he running away?
No, it's Tuesday, it's not a long week.
Nigga, it feels like the end of the year to me. So yeah guys, this is going to be the final video for the year. I am going to be taking a bit of a break with family and so forth. And I just wanted to take a second to say thank you guys for all the amazing support you've given me and Imran during this year, right Imran? So we are very grateful for your support to the shop, and I'm especially grateful for all the support you guys gave to me on YouTube. From March this year to now, we're sitting on about 5,500 subscribers within less than a year. So that is amazing, and I really couldn't be happier. Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy your day. And for this year, Bag Boys, we out. Peace.